I didn't expect the brawlies to have this big of an update sneak peek. We've got some stuff to freaking talk about. So of course, we're going to be getting into all of this Brawlies madness here today. But before we do that, I just want to give you all a quick thank you for all the continued support, especially through this very busy holiday. I've had to take a few days off because of traveling and meeting up with family. So thank you for staying patient with me as I'm getting some stuff together for some really exciting stuff right around the corner that I'm hoping you guys are looking forward to. So, you know, if you do want to continue supporting me, subscribing to the channel definitely helps out a crap ton. I like to try to do my best for this place to be that one hub where you guys can go to for all update info, pre, post, and during update. Keep you guys in the loop. And other content. There's stuff right around the corner, but, you know, enough of my YouTuber things. Let's get into the juice. So we are starting things off here in today's video, taking a look at a tweet coming out 2 hours ago over here on the Brawl Stars Twitter, and that is the Brawlies announcement. We had our ups and downs this year, but every time we look back at our journey, we can be grateful for what we have achieved together. Thank you for another great year. Enjoy the Brawlies and share your most memorable moment of 2022 with a link to the YouTube video. As you guys can see, the Brawlies this year is hitting hard in the community. Such a fun event. It's just a nice cozy vibe, right? Just all about appreciation, all about love. There's nothing better. It's literally an award show celebrating the community of Brawl Stars and being thankful for us, the player base. It's so dang cool. However, one thing that I found kind of refreshing from this year's Brawlies is the sneak peeks. My gosh, they definitely weren't hard to find. It was smack dab right in the screen. They literally spoon-fed it to us. But of course, the one that I'm sure we are all aware of at this point, seeing that I made a video on it a few days ago, we have the Brawlies 2022 award. An extremely limited pin, which makes it very exciting. I don't foresee us being able to pick up this pin in any other way in the future, right? Just being present during this time for the given time span, 30 days, being present for the 2022 Brawlies, which, you know, is really, really exciting. And this animation, the pin, I didn't get to see it before in the video that we covered it initially. It is such a good animation. Look at that, the confetti. Oh my gosh, it's sick. But with the smaller stuff out of the way, I can't believe I'm saying something that's free and limited is small, but in comparison to the biggest bit coming from the Brawlies at the very end, a free pin, it just pales in comparison, dude. It's insane.
Now we are finally done.
We can finally have some rest. What's wrong, Paula?
You know, I keep having this feeling that I forgot something.
Well, I guess if you can remember, it's probably not important.
I guess you're right. The sneak peek.
Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this day for a very long time. Of course, they didn't just flat out say what these are here at the very tail end of the Brawlies, right? Which, you know, I like the Brawl Stars dev team for doing stuff like that. We can come to our own conclusion. It's fun to speculate and come up with theories, but I think this is pretty dang obvious, right? The very first thing that came to my mind, and I'm sure a lot of you guys as well out there, is Masteries in Brawl Stars, which is such an amazing concept that I feel like fits so dang well now with the recent changes to Brawl Stars, right? So as sure as I am that these are Masteries, without going into it any deeper, I find it still pretty dang important to give you guys some evidence to get a little bit more reassurance on your end. Where the main theories behind Masteries have been stemming from popping up in the community for some time now is from the Gus and Sam update some time ago. At the tail end of that Brawl Talk, the Brawl Stars dev team sat down and gave us a comprehensive roadmap for the future after that update, which they literally have stick to a T. Not only have they been implementing the features from this roadmap, but they've also been doing it pretty much so in chronological order, right? We had the slashing of the gears in the very next update. We then had in the next update a total gear rework. Then, of course, the biggest one and the most recent, the rework to how we unlock brawlers in the game, signified on the roadmap with the Spike and the Leon having question marks above their head. But as you can see, past the big rework that we just got to unlocking brawlers in the game, the very very next thing is this knotted mess, which basically meant, and what they said is they don't know when they want to implement some of these changes that are depicted in this knotted area, but they wanted to in the future. And one of which is this icon, which Frank explains, we'd like to make it more meaningful to improve playing certain brawlers. The concept of masteries. Think clear goals, rewards, you get it. So seeing on the roadmap that we are progressing very nicely through all of those implementations that they wanted to add, conveniently next up is that knot on the roadmap here, which the Masteries was a part of. This has been a ongoing theory or a speculation for updates now ever since they mentioned it in that Brawl talk, that Masteries would come to the game, even so much so that I was theory crafting it would be coming in place of last update with the crazy rework that we just got. But I think it fits so dang good, and I should have just looked at the freaking roadmap when trying to make that prediction in the first place. But the Masteries falling now after this big progression change in the game, and the way that we unlock brawlers much more different, I feel like right now in the game we have this sense of grinding a bit more, getting to know the brawlers that we unlock a bit more. You need to play with those brawlers that you earn through your hard work to unlock other brawlers. So Brawl Stars a bit more grindy. I love that feeling so much in the game, but it just makes sense with that grinding that they would also implement something like this. Of course, we don't know specifically how Masteries are going to work in Brawl Stars, but based on what Frank had said in the Brawl talk with the roadmap, it might be something like there are certain quests or tasks for brawlers that you have to complete, almost like quests already in the game, but brawler specific. Probably in its own tab or something like that, and once you complete a certain given amount of quests or tasks with that given brawler, you move up in ranks, it looks like here depicted. Of course, there isn't that much to go off of, but what we can tell right now is there are different tiers of Masteries, right? The lowest one we can see here is the Spike one, the blue, and then we have Edgar, the purple, and then I'm guessing Shelly, the final tier. Masteries have so much potential, not only getting this emblem right, the actual flex-worthy thing, which I've been asking for forever now in Brawl Stars, getting introduced to kind of that concept with fame in this update, but now it seems like we're getting something else in that department where once you completely master a brawler, you get this final tier. I'm assuming you can flex this on your profile or show it in some other way in game. But not only that, based on what Frank said in that Brawl talk with the roadmap, once again, I don't think that there's just going to be flex-worthy things with these Masteries. I also have a great feeling there's going to be progression in it as well, which is so exciting, dude. It's such a great implementation that I think is going to fit so dang well into Brawl Stars. I cannot wait to get complete mastery on my 3 favorite brawlers: Mortis, Dynamite, Colt. Gotta do it. So seeing that we're on this speculation train, the main question is when can we expect these Masteries to come to the game? I think it's safe to assume, and definitely the safest thing to guess here, and that is the next update coming in Brawl Stars. Though it is quite a ways out, the next update, getting such a juicy sneak peek this early on is quite rare, I would say, but I don't know where else it would fit in. Unless they do this like random secret update midway in between these seasons, I'm not sure when it would fit in, but I think we can all just safely assume that it's going to be coming out in the next seasonal update, so mark that on your calendar. So definitely be sure to let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below. This is some of the coolest bit of news that we've had in, I shouldn't say a long time, because dude, Brawl Stars has been popping off, but it's great news. Mastery sounds so much fun. But with that out of the way, as I said towards the beginning of this video, there were 3 significant things in my mind coming from these brawlies. So ending things off with the last one, I think there was some interesting Easter eggs or maybe hints towards a future update. Taking a look at a tweet here from Dandy saying an update for Buzz's trio soon. So throughout the entire Brawlies, nothing was giving me red flags about lore in Brawl Stars or fun developments kind of like that from the previous Brawlies, and I got a good feeling about my red flag radar, dude. But one reoccurring detail that stuck out more than other things inside of the Brawlies was a reoccurring inference of Jurassic-esque things. We have Paula drawing Danny and Paula on a dinosaur, a T-Rex there, and we also had Paula drawing a volcano, right? All these elements pretty dang similar to Jurassic Splash that we got in the past when Buzz was released. Dandy also brought up this example where we're seeing a ton of representation of the Summer Jessie skin there, right? Her backpack, the turret, where that skin also had some significance in the Jurassic Splash Brawl talk and the update in general, seeing that it was summer. So if this is the case, this is a sneak peek that they wanted to give to the community in this Brawlies. I don't know if this means we are going to be reverting back to a previous theme in Brawl Stars being Jurassic Splash, but what I do feel kind of confident in is these references very well could be an homage to maybe a brawler coming out in the Buzz trio, which has been speculated upon for ages now. So potentially in the next update, or an update right around the corner, we could be seeing a brawler fitting into that Buzz trio, which is really, really exciting. Such cool character designs in that family, and I cannot wait what they would come up with, right? But that's just about all I can get out of the Brawlies. I think those were the most important things to take note of, which definitely were important enough. So much to look forward to here in Brawl Stars. So many amazing implementations as of recently. It's never been more fun for me personally to play this game right now. They have been doing a phenomenal job, and a huge congratulations and a celebration here today, not only for this new year that we're heading into, but also a new year into Brawl Stars. It feels like the horizons of this game are super bright, which makes me incredibly happy. So my goodness, a huge congrats to all the Brawlies winners out there. It's definitely a fun award show that I hope they continue throughout the years, dude. It's something really fun to look forward to. But yeah, everyone, that's all I got for you here today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. I'd really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Have a wonderful new year, and we'll see you all in the next one. Adios and take care.